Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here. Welcome to Black Clover and Rise of the Wizard King. So if you guys are not aware, this game just soft launched recently in Canada. Now, if you guys are not in Canada, you can also play the game. However, you're gonna need a VPN to be able to log in to this particular server. Alright, it's a Canada exclusive soft launch for the time being. So hopefully the global launch will follow extremely shortly. I have no idea when global launch will release at the time of me recording this video. So hopefully it will be soon. But with that being said, if you guys are interested to play this, the best way is to use an emulator. I'm personally running LD Player 9 and that's the sponsor for today's video as well. So if you guys are interested, LD Player 9 is an Android emulator that allows you to play any Android games on your PC, and this allows you to do a couple of things easier. Alright, you can sort of reroll easier. You can also prevent your phone from overheating, especially for a game like Black Clover M. This game do have some function where you need to leave your device running to be able to auto farm certain dungeons. So if you do it on your phone, your battery might overheat. Also, this particular game supports 120 FPS function. If you natively run it on an LD player, you can basically force 120 FPS for the game. So this is the version that I'm currently running, LD player 9.0.43. Alright, so if you guys are interested, feel free to click my link in the description below to be able to download this game and play it on LD player. With that being said, let's jump into the video. Okay, so let's first talk about what the game has to offer in terms of the overall game, overall system, and basically a reroll function. Because I'm sure you guys are extremely curious, what's the best way to reroll? Unfortunately, right now the guest account, you cannot log out. I've tried that personally. They have changed that ever since from the KR region. I'm not sure this is a soft launch thing or is this going to be a global thing. Now, if you guys want to reroll, the best way is actually to use emulator. So you make an instance and then you clone this instance, you reroll on the clone instance. And then once you don't get what you want, you can just delete that and then just clone an instance again, the master instance. Do not touch that and leave it that. So that's going to be the best way moving forward. Now, if you don't want to reroll, that's totally fine. The game has built-in reroll function. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the banner right now that's available. If you go to the summon right now, you can see there's this particular Season 1 summon banner. Season 1 rate up summon, this is all 3 very good characters. Apparently, Asta, this particular version is going to be very good. This is an attacker Asta. You do get an Asta as well, but yours is going to be a defender type. Alright, this is apparently the most recommended one. Mimosa, Healer, and Yami is also apparently very good. Alright, but apparently this particular Yami is not as strong as far as I know as this particular Yami, which is not to be confused. That's a Season 1 Yami, and this is a different one. This is going to be an exclusive banner. The game do give you a free special daily summon every single day, which I do appreciate. You do get this for free. Alright, so this is how the animation looks like. Very interesting. We're going to talk more about the reroll later. He didn't open his eyes, so most likely this is going to be, yep, a green means it's going to be a character. So this is going to be a character animation, and that's how it looks like. So if you're looking for waifus, sadly the game does not have much of it. If you guys watch the Black Clover anime, it's going to be similar in terms of the cast of characters, right? The game is very good. It has lots of voice acting, which I do appreciate. The entire cutscene and everything is voiced. Now, let's talk about the reroll that you need to do at later on at 1-7, right? So if you are rerolling later on at 1-7, ideally the best way is to try to get 2 SSR as opposed to 1. And you can see this is going to be the top priority right now, currently recommended by Pride1.gg. Lotus is going to be one of the better ones, and then you can see William right here. Now, based on my experience, there's no way to obtain 2 characters. You can only obtain, if you get 2 SSR, it's going to be 1 weapon and 1 character. So hopefully, I was able to get lucky enough to obtain a William with his weapon, exclusive weapon, right? Alright, so once you finish even further in the story, you can do selective summon. So who are we going for? I think I'll go for Lotus. But we only got 20 tries, guys. Remember? It's not unlimited, it's only 20 tries. Okay. Oh! William the Vengeance. Not Vengeance, but Vengeance. So these two are going to be the priority. So William, Lotus, you have to look out for these two characters. Apparently, Lotus is going to be slightly better because William can sort of be replaced, but Lotus is going to be harder to replace. And then you can see for the second priority, that's going to be either Mars, Raiders, Real, or Charlotte. Charlotte you get for free. Alright, this is what I like about the game. The game do give you a free Charlotte, as you can see, as your first stand pool. So everybody will be getting her for free. And she is somewhat meta as well, which I do appreciate. She's somewhat a top tier character, so definitely that's a big plus for Black Clover for doing that. Now let's jump into some combat and show you guys a little bit of what we have to play with. Now first things first, I can't talk about everything in the game because there's quite a lot of things. There's fishing. Okay, we got one fish. Okay, so pretty fun mini game. There's also cooking. So you can see very cool cooking animation by Charmy right here. And then those sheep, wow. Those sheep are insane. Alright, they can cook really well. Better than Uncle Roger. Alright, let's see. There we go, grilled fish. And I believe there's PvP as well, which I've yet to unlock because I'm still relatively early in the game. But let's focus about the two main things of the game. Alright, so if you notice right here, the game has two different currency. So one is going to be a story tickets. Very interesting. One more is going to be a stamina. So the game has two different currency where one, if you want to progress in story, you're gonna need the story tickets, and one more is going to be stamina, where this is going to be what you are going to use when you're farming your daily farming stuff. So let's show you guys a little bit of the daily farming. I'm gonna go right here, Evergreen Forest. I'm gonna try to farm this particular stage, alright? So since we've done this a couple of times. Right now the game has two ways to farm these stages. Number one, so you can see right here, you have a way to use skip tickets if you want to. But I'm not sure how rare the skip tickets are going to be. So right now I'm trying to hoard them, maybe use them for events or such, right? And then there's also a way to basically times 3 right here. So if you notice right here, one stage is going to consume 12 stamina. But if I take times 3, it will consume 36 stamina, right? So that will allow you to basically sort of stack the stage 3 times. You get 3 times the reward, but you only need to do it once. Makes a lot of sense. So let's show you the combat system a little bit. Alright, so combat of this game is going to be turn-based. You take turns. You can see right now enemy is hitting me. So now I will take turn. Now it's going to be my turn. So I'm William. So there is 3 main skills. Alright, so you have one particular main skill, single target usually, and then one is like a buff for this guy. And then this is going to be your ultimate. So let's start off with the ultimate first. Alright, I'm going to click on this and then I'm going to choose. There's elemental as well. You can see right now it's relatively simple. Alright, there's only power, sense, and technique. So you can do more damage if you're favored and less damage if you're unfavored. Makes a lot of sense. So this is an AoE skill, so I'm just gonna randomly aim at anyone. So you can see the animations in this game is really good. Really good, really smooth. I really like it. And so far playing on LD player, it has never crashed a single time, right? So that's pretty cool. Let's go with this particular character. So there's one more skill right here. This is going to be what I want to call the allied combined attack. So I'm not going to use that first. I'm just going to use my ultimate. So usually for the first turn, we're going to do all the AoE. By the way, you get her for free. I thought that was a pretty cool, look at that animation, right? Thought that was a very cool animation. All these characters, except for William. I did reroll for William. Asta is free. And also Yuno right here, right? So Yuno is an attacker. I'm currently using him because I do not have any other attacker. He's one of my few other attackers in the game. Alright. So combat, I would say it's probably on par with Honkai Star Rail if I have to be real. The graphics looks pretty good, pretty crisp. The 3D animations, and you can definitely tell they put a lot of effort into this. Alright. Credits where credits is due. The battle system, the combat animation, the graphics, I think of this game is definitely up to date. Alright, it's definitely up to the 2023 standard. So yeah, I'm just gonna hands off and leave everything on auto and then 3x speed, as you guys can see right above me, right? Somewhere right here you can see There's a 3x speed, there's auto, that you can do things easily, so you don't have to worry about it as much. I think Asta died right there. So all of these animations can be turned off in the settings if you want to. Alright, so you can definitely turn off the settings, so don't worry about it too much. But right now I'm just turning it on to show you guys. You can see right here, there, you can either go short animation or you can go cut. So there we go, we were able to beat that particular stage. So combat so far seems pretty good. So let's show you guys a couple of things where the game allows you to farm multiple other things, right? So this particular stage, I'm basically farming EXP to basically level up your character. Basically these things right here, alright? So mage EXP material. So later on, you unlock this particular one where you can farm gears. Alright, so gears are going to be perhaps, I'm not sure if that's going to be the end game, but you can see different set. This one is going to give you attack and magic attack. 4-piece will give you damage deal plus 10%. So 2-piece, 4-piece, it will do different things, right? And then, yeah, depending on which one you want. So you can see some of these. This one is going to grant you grants 10% for 2-piece, 10% crit rate when HP is at 70% or higher, 10% crit rate for 2 turn if a crit is not landed. Not bad actually. So some of these gears you can farm. Later on, it looks like you will be able to farm gear enhancement materials and talent seeds. I have yet to reach there yet. So the game is, like I said, so far quite a lot of things. I do feel a little bit overwhelmed, but if you're looking for a gacha game with lots of contents, I think this game will have all of that. So I've already claimed all my dailies for today, but you can see right here you get some gold, some gems. This is the premium currency. In terms of the tickets, you do get 5 skip tickets every day when you do your dailies. So that's going to be 5 skip tickets. So 1 week you get about 35 in total. And then you get 1 extra summon ticket every single day alongside with some premium currency and stamina whatsoever. So in terms of the premium currency, it costs 1200 black crystals to be able to do 10 pull and multi-pull. And one day you get about 40. You get 40 black crystal. Now in terms of the characters, I thought it's pretty interesting. So this game has something that's very similar concept with Blue Archive, where SR character you can rank them up. Alright, so ranking up character is going to be very interesting. So you can go SSR. So the gear system of this game is very unique. It uses this slot feature. So basically how you put your slot, it's like a Diablo system where you basically drag them in, and when you rank up your character, apparently you unlock more slots so you can put more gears. And I thought that's like kind of interesting in a way. So as you can see, you're gonna be able to squeeze in more gears, and that's going to enable you to basically be more creative. For example, this is going to be the weapon. So this one apparently takes the most slot right there, right? So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. That's something that I've never seen before in any other gacha games. Alright, so with that being said, that's gonna be it for this particular video, Black Clover Mobile. I'm definitely very excited for this. If you guys are interested to play it right now, you know, go ahead, feel free to download LD Player, link in the description below, and then you can download the APK as well for Black Clover M. Hopefully you guys try it out. Make sure you guys use VPN to Canada, because that's one of the requirements, or else you will not be able to play the game. It will say server maintenance or something. Subscribe if you guys haven't already, give this video a like, and big shout out to LD Player for sponsoring today's video. Have a nice day, goodbye.